All right, good morning, everybody. I have the wrong date. Today is February 9th, 2021. Thanks for coming. Back to not secluding myself in my office this week, so that's good. And we have a couple visitors that are going to talk to us a little bit later. Susan Sanderson from American Home Shield is going to talk to us about SB 63. We probably don't recognize what that Senate bill is, so she'll talk to us, and then Michelle's going to go over some title stuff. Title time with Michelle. So let's talk about who's got something good to share this week. I'll share mine first because I didn't do it last week. I did get those that were sitting here heard me. I got acceptance on that investment property out in Hemet for my kids. So we are a week into escrow. I'm probably going to close a few days early. I'm super excited. It hasn't appraised yet. I had to remove my appraisal contingency, and that's the only thing I'm stressing over. So I'm just praying to the appraisal gods right now. But otherwise, everything is approved, ready to go, ready to close. Who else has good news?
Congrats, that's hard.
It is. It might take all my money if it doesn't appraise. Whatever.
Veronica and I are listing in Wine Country went active on Thursday. So
do you want me to show it? I can show it.
Yeah, I don't think Veronica's on yet. So let's wait till Veronica gets on.
Okay.
You want to do that? Oh no. Okay.
I'll wait.
Okay.
What else?
It's beautiful. My daughter and her husband are selling their house. She wants to start a wedding events venue. So we're going to sell their home in South Temecula and start looking for some property and something that possibly has Airbnb potential and venue space potential.
That's
so
good.
It's going,
And,
I put it on the list yesterday and they're coming soon, and it's going live on the 26th.
You put it as coming soon yesterday? Oh,
Yes.
Did I see that? Yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
I could show it.
When it's time, that would be great. I don't know
Okay.
if this is what you're looking for right now as far as talking about this stuff.
Hey, we got to love our family that keeps us in business, right?
There you go. There you go. It's not all borders in Corona.
Their house is super cute because it's first time buyer size, and it's very close to the freeway.
And it's a nice little neighborhood.
Yeah.
Perfect
cool.
little family house. They walk down to the park every afternoon with the baby, and there's a bunch of neighbors that come with their little kids, and it's just a nice little Leave It to Beaver neighborhood.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
What else good news out there? How about out here? No good news? No more?
We got an offer accepted on Oak Cliff last night. So that's good news.
Nice.
Yeah,
How
it was on the
many
market.
offers?
On the market 4 days. We had 13 offers. Lynette and Holly did open house on Saturday, and between Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, we had like 46 groups through.
Wow.
It was insane.
Congratulations, Jill.
Thank you. Thanks for your help.
Oh, you're welcome.
And how many, Lynette or Holly, how many unattached buyers did you grab from that?
4.
Nice.
Yeah, 4. So we're working on it.
Good. It's time to do open houses. And speaking of that, this is a good, perfect segue. I have an agent from our Indian Wells office who's taking a listing in Paloma del Sol. It's going to go on the market Thursday or Friday. And she reached out to me asking if someone would like to help her with the open house this weekend. Because we know 40 groups through, that's a lot. She did want a referral fee for all the buyers. So here's how she phrased it. All the buyers she talks to directly at the open house, she would give to any agent who helped her with a 25% referral. And any buyers that you talk to directly during the open house that she doesn't talk to, she would just want 10%. And if there's an opportunity for you to grab 3 or 4, maybe the referral would be worth it. So I normally say poo-poo on those referrals, but Paloma del Sol, again, just like Kim's listing coming, is new buyer territory. So it's going to be packed. So if you're interested in that, I'll connect you. I'll give you the phone number from the agent. I forget her name right now and I didn't write it down. And then you can reach out to her, anybody who wants to do that. So good opportunity there. Any other good news? And I will go, I'm going to move on. Any other good news before I move on? Okay, so I'm going to just share the MLS so that we can look at those listings. I think I had them up here. So this one is Kim's Coming Soon.
I've got a professional photographer coming in probably next week. They want to do a little cleanup in the house, and so
Okay,
it's just a couple snapshots of the outside.
okay, got it. So it's 605, 1289. Sorry, go ahead, Kim.
Yeah, it's got a really big backyard that backs up to the Temecula Creek and the hills. There's no neighbors back there. There's a nice little storage shed. They painted the inside probably, just before, probably 10 months ago. But it's really cute. Hardwood floors, granite countertops. One of the things they don't normally have with this model match is a deck off the master, and they've got a nice big deck to look over the hills and Pachanga fireworks. It's cute. It's a real cute house.
Really cute. And then let me move on. Streagle, nope, that's a rental. Unless Dawn, are you on here and you want to talk about this? It's probably already rented.
Yeah, we have 2 applications already on this one, but we're trying to see if we can get more by Friday. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,800 a month. Nice backyard, pretty big backyard. It's basically in Red Hawk.
Nice. I can tell you that my phone in the office blows up on the weekends for all the rentals. They figure if they get to the manager, they're going to get somebody. I get all the leftover calls. All right, that's a good one. 2,800 for 1,200 square feet.
Yep, it's insane.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And then Donna, I thought I have these in order. You want to talk? Any update on your listing?
No, I put that one as a, also as a land listing, since it's 160 acres, to try to bring in some maybe investor opportunity. And that there was 5 parcels that could be split off if somebody wanted to, plus the 32 lots that can be sold individually. So it's still available. 2 hours from Wickenburg. If you have people that are horse people, want to get out there. So we're just trying to get the right in front of the right people.
Perfect.
The house is 2,200 square feet. And it's an older adobe house. So we don't know exactly when it was built, no permits on the home, but
Oh, that's fun.
I guess it's typical of that area.
That will be fun when you get through escrow.
It's a cash, yeah.
Yeah, it will be cash. That's true. All right. And I think the next one should be Gail and Veronica's. Gail,
Oh, it
you
is,
want to
yeah.
take it again?
Yeah, this home is on 4.1 acres in the Glen Oaks Hills HOA. It has a main house with 5 bedrooms. It actually right now is 4 bedrooms, and they have a 5th bedroom is an office right now. And then it has, and the house itself has 4,950 square feet. The guest house has 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and it has 1,200 square feet. And then there is an infinity pool in the backyard. There is a barn and a riding arena, and the whole entire property has walking and horse trails throughout the property for the horses. They have a gate where they can go into the pasture there, and it's all beautifully landscaped and double fencing. The main house has vinyl fencing around the entire yard. The guest house has its own private fencing, and then the whole entire property is a double vinyl fence. So it's really, really a very, very nice property.
Gorgeous.
Yes, and
what-
we've been working with these people for 2 years. We met them when we had Bell Chain in in wine country, and they finally have made their decision to move to Arizona and looking for a property over there. So Veronica,
Hi.
are you there now? Veronica?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
here.
there she- Okay.
You did a
She's
good
like-
job.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, what would you like?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Is there
Yeah, it's a
anything,
beautiful-
is there
No.
anything else?
No, it's a great property, and if any of the agents want to see it, we can certainly take you in to take a look at it. And hopefully somebody in the office has a buyer. That's it.
Where's the property, Donna?
That's gorgeous.
Mhm.
I would recommend you guys go to the board and pitch this on the Tuesday marketing meeting. They start at 9:30 every week. Just call the board and put it on the pitch session the day before, so that when you
Okay.
get there, they'll put it up on the screen. The meetings were a little bit light at the beginning of the year, but they get more robust as we get away from the holidays. So I think that would be a good idea for you to go pitch this there.
Sounds good. Thanks, Shannon.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Anybody have buyers' wants and needs that they'd like to share? I have one. A past client of mine came to me last week. They're being kicked out of a rental. They thought they were gonna wait the market out and they lost. So now they have to buy again, and they're looking for anything that's like probably 1,400 square feet or larger, 3 or more bedrooms. They do need some space because the husband has a job where he has to take his work truck home. So they need RV access, or like ½ acre plus is what they really want. Doesn't matter if it's 2-story or 1-story, no HOA. They're qualified already up to 750, and they're looking in the Temecula Valley, all the way to Corona, and all the way to Riverside in some cases. So if anybody has any inkling of something coming up, I'd like to make a deal without it going on the MLS. Because it's hard to find. I mean, there's only 3 homes that really match their needs right now, and they're gone. And they have 3 backup offers, you know. Anybody else have buyer wants, needs? No?
I do.
All right, so what's up, Linda?
Sorry, I had to hit my unmute and it took me a minute. Anyway, I have a buyer that's interested in Meadowview. So they want 2,500 square foot, at least, single story, 3-car garage. They would like a pool, but it doesn't have to have one, up to 1.5. So if anyone gets anything in Meadowview, let me know.
Do they mind something that needs some work? I have one coming, Linda. Do they mind something that needs a little work?
Well, she's kind of one that's like, oh, I could tear this wall down, I could do that. So, and she does have the money to do the work. So I don't know, just depending on how much work.
Yeah, and it's going to be less than that price wise. It's going to be, it'll be well under $1 million.
And they don't want Delray. They don't want that loop, you know, they don't want the main street.
The main drag, right, right.
I'm showing them on Friday, not any houses, but the area to get more familiar. So I don't know if you want to tell me the street, I could at least show them that, or you could text it to
Yeah,
me.
I'll text it to you with a couple of pictures. They're in the process of cleaning it out. I actually thought about a good old fashioned broker's open, just to go and look at it and maybe get some pricing. Because Meadowview is a little challenging to price. You know, it's all over the place because it's all custom.
Right, and the homes
yeah.
are so different. Yeah, I have another one looking in Meadowview, but she's extremely picky. So,
Good, I'll
that
send it over
one.
to you.
Okay, thank you much.
You're welcome.
I love when the plan comes together. And speaking of broker opens, Gail and Veronica's house reminded me that I really would love to get back to caravans with the office. So if you guys have something special and you want us to make it happen, just let me know ahead of time so I can gather the troops to be at the office on the day of our meeting, and we can go after the meeting and do a walkthrough, especially if that is important for your client. But when we do the when we do the actual caravans, we need everybody because we're making an impression on the seller. And so just keep that in mind, and definitely let's start doing it if the seller's comfortable with all of us coming, and we can mask up if that's what needs to happen. Let's talk real quick about the market updates. So for this week in the Temecula Valley, in the last 7 days, We had 156 new listings come on the market. That was an increase of just 10. At pendings, we had 260. That was an increase of 20. We had 144 that closed escrow, and that was less by 36. As far as all Temecula Valley active single-family residents, we have 428. We only increased by 18. And Temecula only coming soon and active single-family residents, we have 89 listings, but and that's an increase of 7. So, I mean, that's plus, but the interesting thing is the most affordable property is 440 this week. There's a couple of little baby properties out there at 440. So that was kind of cool to see. Riverside County all as a whole coming soon and active, 1,990 listings. That's an increase of 127. And then we had 62 people make price changes. Most of them look like they were doing down pricing. So I think sellers are a little aggressive right now with their pricing. They're like, hey, they sold for 750, so we're going to sell it for 800 just because it sold a week ago, and so keep that in mind. All right, so I'm going to change my screen real quick, and I'll have Susan take over.
Can I pipe in real quick, Shan?
Yeah, what's up?
I have a new listing coming on Friday, I think, in French Valley. It's 3,100 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, and it's listed right under 650. And it's in good shape. The only drawback, it has a nice sized backyard, but then it has a slope. But there's plenty of patio and grass area and stuff too. So anybody looking,
Nice.
it's in real good condition.
You're good at getting us commission. Thank you. When's it going active?
Friday, I think.
Okay,
Took some
awesome.
pictures
Okay,
last night.
we'll keep an eye out on that one. I'm sorry, I apologize. Anybody else have a new listing coming? I'm happy to see the listing board outpacing the sales board right now. That makes me happy. That means the sales board will be full by
I
the end
have
of the
one
month.
coming, but it's in West Covina.
Okay, tell us.
I've got one coming in West Covina. In the next week or two, she's just finishing it up. It's a small little 900 square foot built in the 50s, but on a big lot on a cul-de-sac. She's put some new carpet and some fresh paint in it. And it's going to be in the low 6s. Because that's what you can get in West Covina for 900 square feet.
God, just sickening. Yikes, 650. Okay. All right, anybody else? New listings coming? I don't have any. Okay, then I'll share my screen. All right, so Susan Sanderson, tell us what's happening. I know you're home warranty for the most part, but you're coming to talk to us today about NHD stuff.
Yes, so we do offer NHD reports too. Our pricing is $50. That includes tax and environmental. But what I was mentioning to Shannon was a lot of agents aren't aware that a new Senate bill went into place on January the 1st. It's Senate Bill 63. And thank you for sharing this slide, Shannon. It makes it helpful. Basically, what that Senate bill now says is that they are expanding the fire law to include local responsibility areas. So your supplemental areas that border the property, if they are rated high or very high, then you have to include them when you're doing your fire hardening, following the fire hardening regulations. And it doesn't matter what year the house was built. Okay, so this is something really important. It also is instructing NHD companies that we must go down to the county and city maps if they're available, because the county and city maps definitely trump the state maps because they're more current. In other words, if there was a fire, say in Big Bear, the state isn't changing their map to bring it up to date. as quickly as the city and the counties do. So with our reports, we have always gone down to county and city maps. If they're not available, then we are allowed to say no map is available. But this is really important information that you should be made aware of, because if you are not disclosing to the buyers that the property borders a high or very high fire zone and following the process with the FHDS form and also engaging an inspector, that could change your, what do I want to say? It can give the buyer an outlet to pull out of the transaction. Okay, even if all of your paperwork was done, it will reopen their time frame and they can leave, exit from buying the property. So
Right, 'cause
I
it's a
just
new
want you to be aware of
disclosure.
it. Pardon?
I said, yeah, because at the point where it's discovered during the transaction would be a new disclosure to them.
Yes.
So it's good to know up front.
Yes. So I just want you to know, what so many, I mean, I am not kidding. While I was sitting, and I apologize, but while I was sitting on your Zoom meeting right now, I probably got 5 agents that just said, send me the NHD, send me the NHD. We're going on a listing appointment. A lot of agents are ordering it before they even go on the listing appointment because they want to be completely educated as to what's happening with that particular property, especially now that the supplemental areas that border those properties come into play if they're high or very high. If you don't close escrow, nobody pays for the NHD anyway. So it's just, it's a good tool you can use and have that information when you're sitting on a listing appointment where other agents may not. So just something to take advantage of, but to be aware of. Are there
And
any
the fif-
questions?
The $50 right now, is that a special price right now?
Right, we were offering it last year and our company decided that they would extend it. There's no deadline. We have not received, this expires. So, which is great, and if that does come up, it would be, we would send out a thing saying, hey, in 30 days, this is going to go away, but I don't see it happening personally.
Okay.
So does
Anybody-
anyone have any questions on that? The report on hours, because I can just speak to hours, what we did because of this, so that you as an agent or the seller, you don't have to go through, 20 pages or whatever. Our second page, if any of the property or the supplemental area is in a high or very high zone, the second page in bold print says this property is in a high or very high fire zone. Done, move forward. You got to do, your fire hardening. So I hope, that's helpful. And I want to say, that I'm really grateful to all of you for your support over the years. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. I put my number on the chat.
Perfect. No questions? All right. I'm gonna.
I love working with educated agents.
That just means we know it all, or our minds are blown and we don't know what to say.
What's funny is yesterday, I'll be honest, I had a few agents call me and say, can you explain this? Because I don't want the manager in my office to know I don't know what I'm doing with fire hardening.
No, that's why we rely on you guys who know the rules. I mean, to be honest, it kind of blows my mind when I hear all these changes. And we had such a hard time with fire hardening last year and going through talking. How many times did we talk about fire hardening at a meeting? Like, I feel like for 2 months straight, we talked about it, and I still don't have it straight.
Yeah. And it's ever changing. And now that you're dealing with local and, county, city and, maps, what you may have thought was a home, an area that doesn't have to be any concern, that could change immediately. So anyhow, reach out to me. I did have exciting news I should have shared. I became a great grandma on Monday. of
Oh my
last week.
goodness.
So
Congratulations.
getting to start it all over again, right? How exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So again, marketing materials, anything, just, I don't want to take too much of your time, but let me know. Pop me a text. I'm happy to help.
Awesome. Thank you, Susan. I'm gonna
Thanks, everybody.
I'm going to turn my seat over to Michelle Markham, and she's going to do title time.
Okay, so I'm in a fire area. And I want to sell my house, so I'm gonna have to talk to Shannon on that one. Good morning, everyone.
Not to
How
sell it.
are we?
Just about the fire hardening.
Just about the fire hardening, yes. How is everyone doing? I could see some faces. Some of you are in your jammas and slippers, I bet. I wanted to talk really quick about Shannon. We're just kind of having casual conversation in the office this morning. And so we were talking about condos versus PUDs. And so some property profiles or some clients, if you have an appraisal or someone coming out and inspecting the property, sometimes they come back and say it's a condo and it's not. So I wanted to let you know where to go to find out 100% factual if it is a condo or not. So it doesn't matter if it has a common wall, that's like a misinformation. It doesn't matter if it does have an HOA, that doesn't make it a condo. So 100% of the time, if you are actually dealing with a condo, go to the legal description on your property profile. 100% of the time, if it is a condo, it is going to refer to a condominium plan within the legal description. So Shauna's shaking her head. She knows this one. So it'll always refer to a condo plan in that legal description. If it does not refer to the condo plan, then most likely you're dealing with a PUD, which is a planned unit development. And we at Title see that as a single family residence. Doesn't matter if it has an HOA. A PUD is just that. It's not a condominium at all. And it would affect, like Shannon was saying, condos, you don't get the same, loans that you would if it were a PUD, seeing as a PUD is a single family residence. So it is a little bit different on the loan side. And that's why a lot of folks panic. But if you have someone out that is an appraiser and they're telling you it's a condo and it's not, that's just definitely where you need to go first is your property profile and the legal description. If you have any questions, give me a call. I don't mind taking a peek at all. So, and you have Fluid, so you can go ahead and just pop the address into Fluid. You can now view all of your documents on Fluid. So you would just go to the grant deed or even another place that isn't as 100% as the legal description is if you have a previous loan, you can look on the second page of that deed of trust. And there are a lot of little boxes. So usually if it's a condo, the condominium rider will be checked and there will be a condominium rider attached. If it is a PUD, there is a little checkbox for planned unit development. And again, that would have a PUD rider attached to that deed of trust as well. But that's not 100%. The legal description is 100% accurate. So any questions on that? Did we know that?
I didn't know.
Another
I'm buying a PUD.
Shannon's buying PUD. So another interesting tidbit with condos is a condo doesn't always look like a condo. A lot of folks say, oh, it's a condo, they're sharing a common wall. That's not a good way of assessing if it is a condo or not, because again, in Riverside, we have this area where there are mansions. They're mansions, and guess what? They're condos. So that's a little bit of a reversal. You would look at it and not even think in a million years that it was a condo, but it is a condo. So we have both extremes. But if you ever are questioning anything, I'm here for you 150% of the time. So reach out and give me a call, no worries. I also want to let you know, I am going on vacation next week. It was a little bit slower in January, so I made plans to go on a road trip to Texas. And now February 1st, you guys are busy beavers. So I wish that I didn't make that plan to go to Texas. So you won't see me in the office, but let me tell you, I'm still available. I will pick up any and all phone calls, and I will have my laptop, so I can still conduct business 100%. I will be still accessible.
That is not vacation.
Well, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So that's what makes our family so special. So no worries at all. You can still reach out and we'll get things done. You just won't see my face. So no worries there. If I don't pick up right away, we're going to some small farm town outside of Buffalo. So if by some chance I'm a little delayed, please leave a voice message or send me a text and I don't know how my internet's going to be, but I have a booster. But leave me a message and I will get back to you. I promise. So I'm going to be transitioning to Waco.
Okay.
To go to Magnolia again.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So anyways, I'm here for you. Any questions for me? Anyone? No, everyone's so quiet. I wish I was at your dining room table having coffee right now.
It's the norm.
It's a normal. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Michelle.
You know, that's what happens when you plan a vacation, you get busy. So everybody book a vacation right now. Okay, so last week we had a couple of new announcements. Agent Icon is now 100% on board. If you have not saved that phone number to your cell phone, get your cell phone out right now and put a contact in your phone, call it Agent Icon, and the phone number is 714-844-0783. And so remember, when you're out and about and you're taking a new listing and you just want to get it out on social media, snap a photo, text it to that phone number. It's going to send you back some different examples of social media that you can download instantly and post it right away. Play around with it. Doesn't even have to be, just play around. Take a photo of anything and see how fast it comes back with marketing Berkshire Hathaway on it. And those of you who sent in your logos, thank you very much. I don't know how much time it will be before your logos show up on there. So anybody who sees their logo show up first, tell me, because I don't know. Also wanted to share with you that Prosperity Mortgage, we do have a local lender now. His name is Gary Rackner, and he will be in and out of the office quite a bit. We're very lucky in Temecula because he lives in Red Hawk. So he'll probably be visiting the Temecula office a lot. He'll probably be in here a couple days a week working from the office, but right now he's getting transitioned from his old company to Prosperity, but I have his number. Actually, I should just give it to you guys right now, just in case. I'm going to give it to you. So Gary's phone number is 714-732-8271. Gary Rackner, R-A-C-H-N-E-R, Prosperity Mortgage. So next week, Prosperity Mortgage is doing their second webinar. It's going to be all about appraisals. So anybody who is uncertain about appraisals and pricing homes and things like that, it will probably be a good one. Last week was really great to learn about the company. This is more about working in our business. And then last but not least, as far as for our meeting, I want to share, I did not get it set up. What is wrong with me? I keep doing that. I'm gonna skip it. I wanted to share a marketing minute, but I'll just tell you where to find it. If you guys did not watch Mark Stark's video, I'll share it with you on the email. This week he was talking about doing video, and as much as we hate being in front of the camera, it's really what's going to help your marketing. And he talked about 3 key components in it. The 3 wow rules, like find 3 things that's wow about the property that you may be showing. show the value of the property, you know, like how did we come to arrive at this pricing for the property? Why is it so desirable? And then show your passion about your business, about the neighborhood, or what else, whatever it is that you're presenting. It was a really great, quick Facebook meeting. It was just like 8 minutes long. So go check it out. I'll link it to the follow-up meeting today for you. I apologize. I don't want to fumble through the meeting and watch you have me log in front of you. So anyway, our Super Bowl pool is full now. So I'll be sending out, Sean and I will be working on the numbers today, and we'll send out those numbers. The grand prize is $250. And there's some smaller amounts for first through third quarter. So that will be fun, something fun to do this weekend. It was $5 a square, but it's full now. You missed it. Sorry. But we have another way. We have Joker Jackpot. Shauna, you want to do Joker Jackpot? Everybody in? Let me undo my video thingy. That was from when we did Adam's baby shower. I have a leftover bag. Okay, so how much money do we have?
150.
It's getting up there. 157. I got to see everybody who's on here. So let's see the gallery.
Trip to Target.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna make Christina pull the
Lucky duck.
Yeah.
Gail. Okay, Gail, who do you want to draw your card?
Don't say me.
Okay.
I have, it's me,
Okay.
Donna, Michelle, Christina, and Victoria here today.
You know what? I think Donna looks lucky. Okay, come on, Donna. Put it out there and,
Wait, hold on. Let me put-
okay.
The pressure.
Go, Donna.
Oh, it's a six. I'm
Six.
Six of hearts.
Oh, Thank
Okay,
you.
I
we're-
got the hearts for Valentine's Day. Oh, no.
All right, we're going to keep going. So every time you're in the office, if you want to jump in, it's $1 and a business card, and we'll see how much that keeps growing. The stack of cards is getting pretty low. It's got to be soon. All right, so a couple of reminders. I just said the Prosperity Mortgage Appraisal webinar. I'll resend the link out to that for next week. It's on Wednesday, the 16th at noon. Our regional local meeting is going to be with our legal counsel, Darren Welsh. That's the last Wednesday of the month. It will be all Zoom because Darren's not coming out here, but he's always great to listen to. He's going to talk about how to keep ourselves out of trouble this year. The very next day, if you haven't RSVP'd with the association, it's breakfast with the city managers, and it's kind of like our expo with our Association of Realtors. I checked this morning, there's only 71 spaces left. This is out South Coast Winery. It's $25. So just jump on your SRCAR login, not the MLS, the one you pay your bills on, and you can pay for it that way. And then our regional awards are coming up. You've probably saw the email this morning to RSVP. If you haven't RSVP'd, and you just want Shauna and I to just tell us, because we've been collecting lists and sending them into Andrea Mendoza, just let us know. I know that we've probably got a dozen or so that have RSVP'd already, but if you haven't and you just don't want to take the time, just let us know. And that is all I have. Does anybody have anything else that they want to share with the group or talk about? Hopefully I didn't forget anything this week. Nope. Okay, then we're all set. I'm in the office if you need me. If you want to set up an appointment for coaching, I'm happy to do so. And you guys have a great week.
Thank you. Thank you,